Hey everybody, welcome to the 6th edition of Tales from the Game Room. I'm your host, Ashley Amber Bottoms. I want to welcome you to my game room. I'm very proud of it. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on it from a lot of you guys out there that are watching these videos. I want to give a big shout out to all my fans over at AtariAge.com in the Intellivision Aquarius room. Thank you very much for all the continued support and praise, and keep watching these videos. I want to introduce our next game, which is a third-party software game from Interface called Blockade Runner. Blockade Runner is what I guess what you call a space title. It takes place in space. It's an action title. A lot of things going on. A lot of people have seemed a little confused about this game, so I'm going to try to take it one step at a time. I haven't played this one in a while. While it's not one of my personal favorites, it's a decent game and it holds its own, especially for the console of its time. Intellivision didn't have a lot of third-party support, so it was actually really cool to see a game like Blockade Runner actually grace this console. It does not come with overlays. It's one of the games that does not come with overlays, but I'll get into that in another minute because there's a reason why. And without any further ado, let's get into the game. First thing you'll notice is that it lets you choose how you want your options for control. This is why you don't need an overlay. It's very simplistic. I choose option 1, which is fire on both top buttons, slow on the left bottom, fast on the right. You don't use the keypad, and the disc steers your ship. Very simplistic. You can choose options by pressing 1, 2, 3, or 4. I go with option 1. You hit enter to accept. When you accept, your ship is flying. What I do is I speed up, and now you have to avoid all the debris. You do that by steering the disc away from the debris. Simple as that. It does get tougher in the later part of the game, so don't think that this is easy. Now you have a mine. Mines, they turn different colors, eventually blow up. If you do not shoot the mine, it will damage your ship a lot more than this debris will. When you hear that noise, that means ice cells are coming up. Ice cells replenish fuel and they cool off your shields. They lower your shields. Once the mine is in the sights and you shoot a missile, if it's in the sights, it will home in on it. Okay, here's the fuel cells. Home in that blue dot, it hits, boom. Your shields are cooled down, your fuel cell is replenished. Very vital you get those fuel cells, those ice crystals, because you do not have enough fuel to make it through the game unless you refill. There we go. The debris becomes more difficult to avoid as you get closer and closer. Like I said, as long as you fire a missile at these mines, while they're in your crosses, the missile will follow them. You do not have to fight the mine. The missile works on its own. The spaceship that just went by, those are tough. They fire at you, plus they are faster than you. So the object here is to slow your ship down all the way. That way you lure him in. Once you lure him in, you'll see him. You'll see a dot to show the back of his ship. The object is to be patient. There's his ship. We'll get this fuel cell first, because we're going to need it. The object is now, you speed up. You speed up. The back of his ship. You fire. 1. He needs 3 hits to destroy him. are tough. Don't let the fact that they're faster than you discourage you. Once you get the trick of slowing down to lure them in, they become fairly easy to destroy. Right now I'm waiting for an ice crystal fuel cell because I do not want to lose this ship. Now I can work my magic, speed up, 1 missile, 2 missile, 3 missiles. You're going to get about 3 or 4 of these guys. Okay, we're almost there. I'm actually really excited because I haven't played this in a while, so it's nice to know I can still hopefully make it to the end. There's 1 ship left. I'm determined to make it. I'm pretty much there. Mission complete. Tallies up your score. Tells you how long your distance left is. Time taken to get there. We did it in 6 minutes and 38 seconds. Collisions, refueling ships, fleet damage, all that stuff. We cleared 10 mines. 89,100 point. And of course, now you restart and you do mission number 2. This game is very challenging, even though it's simplistic. And you'll find yourself, it's probably got a good aggravation factor. Because it can be frustrating. The mines and the debris out there are definitely not going to be very friendly to you. You'll find yourself losing a lot of ships. It's very easy to do. You do not want to let the ice crystals, you don't want to miss, you can miss 1, you don't want to miss 2. If you miss 2, the likelihood that you're going to run out of fuel is going to be very high. And once you run out of fuel, your ship is a sitting duck. Those mines become very tough to destroy. All right, well, there you have it. My top score was 96,080 points. Not bad. I cleared the first, I guess you could say the first level. I cleared the first level, the first mission. The second mission does get tough. They get very tough very quickly. The learning curve on this is moderate to difficult. Like I said, you will find yourself getting aggravated. Your temper will be taxed. But I guess that's part of the charm of this game as well. The graphics are decent. The sound is pretty cool. I like the sound of the enemy ships as you get closer, as they rush by. It's a neat sound effect. I guess it's one of those games where you're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. Action fans are going to like it, but if you have a slow learning curve, you probably will put it down very quickly. So if you're consider yourself a hardcore gamer, you might want to check this out for the challenge. I like it personally, but I find myself getting aggravated as well when I don't do so well. So take it for what it's worth. Again, it comes with, if you find it, you can find it in a dirt mall or on eBay. Complete, they come with cartridge, instructions, and box. Very hard to find. You do not need an overlay because it doesn't come with an overlay. So if you're a collector, don't look for the overlays. They aren't available. You could get the cartridge, and as long as you don't need the directions, you'll be fine. So keep that in mind. I also want to let you know that Bottoms Up is on every Saturday evening at 9 o'clock p.m. live on unregularradio.com. Monday evenings at 6:30 p.m. is a rebroadcast on cneuradio.com. Until next time, I'm Ashley Bottoms, reminding you to play hard and see you in the game room next time. Bye.